before I get into this video, this is what the makeup look is going to look like. But before I actually start this video, I just want to say a big happy birthday to Katie, who is Phoebe's mum. And I just want to let you know that she loves you with all of her heart. And from me and from Phoebe, I want to wish you the best birthday ever. I know it's a little bit early, but I wouldn't have been able to get a video up for your actual birthday. Just want to say happy birthday, and I really hope you have an amazing day. And hi Phoebe. Now let's get into the video. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I asked you on Snapchat recently if there's any kind of like Valentine's Day videos you'd like to see, and there was a lot of different ideas that circulated, but the one that like stood out to me the most, which a hell of a lot of you asked for, was a Valentine's makeup look. It was also asked if it could be drugstore and a red lipstick as well. So let's get started. So I'm going to start off with the number 7 Beautifully Matte Foundation, and I'm in the shade Calico for this. And I'm going for a matte one because I am oily. Obviously Valentine's, you want your makeup to last all night. So if you do have oily skin, then I'd recommend a matte foundation and adding your glow back in with highlighter products. So I'm going to start with a pump of this in the back of my hand, and I'm just going to dot this all over the face, and then I'm going to blend it in with a flat top buffing brush from eBay. This foundation doesn't give loads and loads of coverage, but it does give quite a bit. So it is buildable, so I will be building it up a little bit, and it'll probably be a little bit too light for me, so I will go in with quite a bit of bronzer. Obviously we want this look to be nice and bronzed anyway, so we will be going in with quite a bit of bronzer. And then just going to blend all of that in with the brush, using both stippling and buffing motions to blend this into the skin. My neck looks really tan because of the light's obviously coming down on me, so it looks really tan, but I'm actually this pale, this here, so it would match me if the light wasn't going down at the moment. But I will add some bronzer on anyway. So I'm just using a stippling brush. This is a dupe for the MAC 187, I believe, and which is from eBay once again. I will be doing an eBay brush video soon. I just wanted to get this up for you before Valentine's Day. So let's get some powder on there to set that into place. So taking the Stay Matte powder by Rimmel, and then the Real Techniques powder foundation brush. This is the proper one, not the fake one that I got for Christmas. And I'm just going to tap this over the skin. So then for concealer, I'm going to go in with the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer in the shade Fair, and I'm going to put this underneath the eyes to brighten and hide them dark circles, and take it down my nose, and then a little bit on the top of my Cupid's bow underneath my eyebrows to highlight, and then a little bit on my forehead as well, like so. It looks like I've got a lot on, but because I use the Real Techniques sponge, it's going to absorb all of the excess anyway, so it's okay, don't worry. And I'm just going to blend all this out. Haven't used this concealer for so long. I used to actually have one in the drugstore that is brightening. I love how this lighting makes my face look so white compared to my neck, but I actually am this white. It's just the lighting making my neck look really tanned. So I'm going to try something new, because I'm trying all like drugstore products and like raging through my stash again, and I'm going to try and see what the e.l.f. High Definition powder will be like for underneath the eyes to set it in place. And this is in the shade Corrective Yellow, and it is like yellow. I'm just going to take this normal brush that I use for my Anastasia palette, and I'm just going to set this underneath my eyes. Oh, that's really nice underneath the eyes. And then once again, just taking that stippling brush and just sweeping that over the eye area, just so it doesn't look too bright, because obviously we are going to be putting bronzer on, so it's going to look even brighter, and just sweeping off any excess build-up of powder. For bronzer, obviously I normally use the Glam one, but before I discovered Glam, I used to use the MUA Bronze Perfection bronzer, and for this I'm going to be using the Ted Baker brush that I got on that set. It will be coming up in a video. I'm so impressed with this brush. If you watch my normal videos, you know that I normally bronze up my skin and like do a light contour with the Real Techniques blusher brush, but since discovering this brush, I love it. And pack on that bronzer, because we are going for very, very light on the eyes, but really bronze and really bronze skin, and then the lips as the key feature. So to keep the cheeks nice and affordable, I'm going to be using this Astor blush, which I've had for ages now, but I've actually never had a chance to try it out. And it's in the colour 008 Brown Berry, and it's their Pure Colour Perfect Blush. And this was like 99p from somewhere like B&M or Home Bargains, like a nice affordable, like not like what you'd find in Boots kind of thing, a really cheap shop. And it was 99p, and the reason I got it is because it really reminded me of Rocketoo by Benefits. Let's see what it's like. I'm just going to take just a little blusher brush. That's really pretty. I don't know if you can see. I'm kind of like just stippling that on. With it being such a dark colour, I don't want to like swipe and have like a really straight line. Just want to stipple it on. Once again, taking that stippling brush, the MAC dupe one, I'm just going to blend all of that out so there's no harsh lines. I feel like Nicole Guerrero, because she's just like blend, 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 and this is what she does all the time. Well, in her old videos, she used to always use one of these brushes to blend everything out. So for highlighter, I normally use the Mary Luminizer by the Bar, and yes, it is drugstore. However, I think it's the expensive side of drugstore. So what I'm going to do instead is try the Sleek Highlighting Palette, the Precious Metals one. What I'm going to do is take this bronzy colour here, which is like a highlighting kind of colour, and I'm going to get this with my brush and then just sweep it across the top of my cheeks. I thought these were powders and not creams, so I'm going to have to go on with another highlighting one because that's not going to be bright enough for my highlight. It's going to give me a nice bronze glow, but I want it to, I don't know if you can tell, but I want it to be more like BAM! In your face kind of thing. To add that extra pop to my highlight, I'm going to be taking this Kourtney Kim Chloe Chroma Beauty, and this one is in the Kim's Kardazzle Complete Face Palette, and you get the eyeshadows in the top like this, and then on the bottom there has a blusher, kind of like a bronzy peachy kind of colour, and then the highlighter. So I'm going to use this white highlight like so. You see how it just kind of like transformed it? Once again, taking that stippling brush, I bet you're sick of seeing it. I'm just blending all of that out. So because I have put a lot of powder on my face, I'm just going to go in with the Makeup Revolution Pro Fix Amazing Makeup Fixing Spray. So as for eyeshadow primer, I'm going to go in with the Avon Light Beige Eyeshadow Primer, which just looks like this. I'm taking a Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush to apply this, just because I've got nails on. Otherwise I would have just applied it with my fingers. So for my eyes, I just want it to be light and a little bit sultry. Let's see how carried away I get. And I'm going to be using the NYC Individual Eyes palette, and this is the 938 Union Square, and it actually tells you on the back and on the actual plastic bit inside, it tells you what part of the eyeshadow to put in what place. But I'm just going to do whatever I please. If you do want me to show you what look it tells you to do and want me to do a video on this, leave a comment down below and I will do that for you. And I'm going to start with this light colour on the bottom, which is a flat shade brush, and I'm just going to apply this all over the lid. And then I'm going to take a blending brush like this, and I'm going to take this matte brown here, and I'm going to blend this through the crease. And I'm going to take the shimmery brown shade, I'm going to kind of like blend this in the outer V and then kind of like smudge it onto the lid a little bit, so you can still see the light bit, but I want it to just be a little bit more sultry. So I'm just going to start in the outer V. That's why I'm taking a fluffy brush, it's not as harsh, and then just kind of like smudge it over the lid, if that makes sense. And then taking that flat shader brush again, and that same shade I went with to begin with, I'm going to apply this on the brow bone and then just reapply just on that inner corner just to kind of brighten it up. And what I am going to do, just because I think it's a bit of a dull colour, that one, I am going to take the Mary Luminizer by the Balm and just brighten up that inner corner, just because I do have a makeup look coming up of like a matte kind of look. So I just want it to be a bit more shimmery so your eyes can sparkle on Valentine's Day. Then lastly, taking like a pencil kind of brush and that matte brown shade that we went with all through the crease, I'm going to take that and just run this and smudge it underneath the lash line just so it all kind of connects together. So eyeshadow wise, that is the finished look. So I have got a bit heavier than what I was originally going to go for, but hey ho. So we'll go in with brows next and we'll come back to the eyes. So for my brows, I've been absolutely loving the Freedom Eyebrow Pomade in Soft Brown, which looks like this. Showing me using it as well, because I've recorded like 18 videos. This would be like my 19th one, and if I have a chance to do my empties after this one, that'll be like my 20th video that I have ready to show you guys. So I'm trying to get as many videos prepared so that when it gets to a really hard part of uni, which is coming up, well, I'm currently in, but it's going to get harder soon, it means I'm going to be prepared. So I'm just going to brush my brows out and then line my brows and fill them in with this brow pomade. So yeah, because I am putting this video up a lot sooner than all of the other ones that I've filmed, I can tell you what videos will be coming. So I will be doing a video on my Benefit eyebrow disaster. I've already filmed that and edited it and all that palaver. My 2015 favourites is going to be next week, which will be Valentine's Day, because I didn't want to put this up on Valentine's Day because then it's kind of like, well, the day's over and done with, Lucy, kind of thing. So I thought I'd get it up this weekend for you, and then you can have a little practice, see if there's anything that you want to buy, maybe like the lipstick or something, and then you can be ready and prepared for Valentine's Day. So yeah, if there's any videos that you want to see over the next couple of months, let me know down below, like as soon as possible. Like if you think of an idea, write it down, because I'm going to be pre-recording for the next maybe 2 more weeks and see if I can have all my videos ready until the end of May. So if there's anything that you want to see before the end of May, leave it down below, otherwise you will not be seeing it until the end of May, well, way after May. So I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Brow Drama in Transparent, which is their brow mascara. So I've got itchy nose, which looks like this. I'm just going to brush this through. So going on with mascara next, I'm going to apply the Bourjois 1 Second Volume Ultra Black Mascara, which you all know is like my ride and die, love you forever kind of mascara. So I'm going to apply this and I will see you in a second. So mascara is applied. I'm not going to go in with eyeliner because I think personally I have quite small eyes, and that's why I put like a light kind of colour on the inside half of the lid to try and bring them out and to make them look like boom in your face and make my eyes pop. So I'm not going to put any eyeliner on because that'll kind of like shut it back. What am I doing with my hands? That'll shut it back down again. So we're going to go in with our lips next, and I'm going to start with the Primark PS Love lip liner in the colour 03. So I've just done the lip liner like really rough around the lips because I'm going to take the actual red lipstick to really like plump my lips out and to make them more even and smooth kind of thing. But I just wanted that there just to kind of like lock it into place. The 3 random lip colours that I've picked up just to show you that could be options for you. The first one is the L'Oreal Collection Exclusive, and this is the Juliannes Red, which is probably going to be the one that I go for because I absolutely love that lipstick so much. If you want something a little bit lighter and you don't want to go for a lip liner, you could wear a lip liner with or without this one. And this is the Revlon Colourburst in the shade Candy Apple, which looks like this. And then lastly, if you want in like a velvety one that's going to last all day and hopefully get a sneaky kiss in this one as well, this is from Bourjois and it's their Rouge Edition Velvet one, which is this kind of colour. I'm going to go for the L'Oreal one and I'm just going to apply this all over the lips. I had done another video featuring this lipstick, so if you want to see a different makeup look with this lipstick, I will leave that down below for you. So this is the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please excuse, so I'm just putting this lid back on. Please excuse the really bad application of this lipstick. Today is just not my day. And I just want to do a quick shout out as well. And this shout out is for Izzy. So Izzy said to me, please can I have a shout out on your next video? Love your channel so much and have been there since you first started your channel. Yes, you can totally have a shout out for being with me for so long. Thank you so much for talking to me on Snapchat, Izzy. It was your idea to do maybe a nice red lip, high coverage and bright and glowy skin. So hence why I went for the 2 highlighters for you. And thank you to everybody else that asked for a makeup tutorial or just sent me Valentine's Day ideas. Let me know if you want me to do any more videos like this, whether it's drugstore or like a full high-end kind of look or a bright pink look or purple or anything like that. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you in my next video. And yes, once again, I am wearing my Bloggers Do It Better jumper because it is freezing. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys!